Hi everybody. Okay, so in the last session we had seen the problems on cost sheet, and more than 5 problems we solved related the cost sheet as well as the problems on quotation the estimation. Okay, so I hope all of you understand that problem. Okay, so now in this session we will see the related the material cost control. Okay, so material cost control, the material cost control is the bracket the inventory control management. Okay, so inventory means what? It is the stock. Okay, stock in control management. Okay, so now see the first one is a what's in that the material. The material is there, so this is the material is a more important factor in the manufacturing industry or in the production industry. Okay, so the materials, the cost incurred on the material, the cost is incurred 60%. Okay, out of the total cost in the manufacturing industry, so 60% is cost incurred on materials. Okay, so material means what? On the raw material. So the raw material is required for the manufacturing of goods. Okay, so without raw materials we cannot manufacture the finished products. Okay, so you know the manufacturing means what? Converted of raw material into finished goods is nothing but what's raw material. Okay, so the material cost control. So now see this material cost control means what? So whenever the require the materials, whenever require the material means what? Whenever require the raw materials, at that time the order the raw material as much as requires, and whatever you order the material, so these materials the systematic you have to use. Okay, to reduce the cost of productions. It will what? Reduce the cost of productions after using the proper raw material. Okay, so this is the material cost control. Okay, so in the next slide the objectives of material cost control. So now which are those objectives are there of the material cost control? The first one is what? Timely availability of right type of material resulting in smooth and continued flow of production. Second one, purchase of material at right place in right quantity. Okay, so purchase of material at right place means what? Okay, so when we require the material at that time only the order the materials at right quantity means what? Whatever the required, how many materials required, that much of material only the order. So this is what's right quantity. Okay, so the purchase of material at right place means the right time in a right quantity, as much required only you order. Okay, so minimize capital investment by fixing stock levels and by organizing and to avoid overstocking. So it means what? If you fixing the stock level, if you fix the stock level, then so it will minimize the capital investment. It means what? There is a no need to invest the more capital if you fixing the stock levels. Okay, so how much is required for the month purpose, for the 6 month purpose, or for the quarterly, or for the weekly. Okay, so whatever the stock is required, so if you made the proper planning or the proper budget, okay, so the capital it will cost, it will be the minimize the capital investment, and by organizing and to avoid overstocking. Okay, so it will means what? It will, there is a no need to there is no need to make the more stock. Okay, so it is nothing but that avoid overstocking. Okay, so next one, preventing loss due to wastage and spoilage of materials. Okay, so it means what? If you order in a proper way, so it will take care loss due to wastage as well as the spoilage of materials. Next, to exercise control over material consumption by reviewing and revising product. Okay, so these are the objectives of material cost control. Okay, so in the next slide, steps of material control. So which are those steps are there of the material control? Okay, so material control means what? It helps to reduce the cost of productions. What it helps to reduce the cost of productions. Okay, so next first step is what? Receiving purchase requisitors or indents. Okay, so receiving purchase requisitors or indents. So this is the first stage. So it means what? When to purchase. What it means? What? When to purchase. So this is the first step for the material control. Next, determine the volume of materials to be ordered. So determine the volume of materials to be ordered. It means what? How much quantity is required, how much the material is required, how much to purchase. Okay, so how much the raw material is required. So this is the second step for the material control. Next one is what? Third step is what? Inviting tenders or quotations from different suppliers. It means what? To take the tenders from different suppliers. It means what? They will be the select from whom to purchase or where to purchase. Okay, so this is the third step. Next one is your fourth step, placing orders, that is selecting suppliers. Okay, so selecting suppliers means what? To what to purchase, what to purchase. So next fifth one, receiving and inspecting materials. After receiving the materials from the suppliers, you have to what? Inspecting or verification of this material. And the last, after the last stage is what? Checking and passing of bill of payments. Okay, so after inspecting materials, the last step will be the passing of bill of payments to the suppliers. Okay, so these are the steps of material control. Okay, so in the next slide, cost of the materials or materials purchase price. Okay, materials purchase price. So next first one is what? Invoice price. Now see, what do you mean by invoice price? Invoice price means what? It is the basic price. Okay, so the basic price at which the materials changed in stores. Okay, changed in stores is nothing but what's the invoice price. Next one is your quantity discount. So this quantity discount is given by the suppliers to the purchasers. Okay, so for it means what? The suppliers is inspiring to the purchasers to purchase the large quantity or the huge quantity. So this is what the quantity discount is given by the suppliers to the purchaser. Okay, next one is what? Trade discount. The trade discount means what? This is the allowance made by the supplier to the purchaser who has to resell. Okay, who has to the resell the goods. So this is nothing but the trade discount. Okay, next one is what? Cash discount. So cash discount means what? So this cash discount is given by the supplier to the purchaser. It means what? They are encouraging to promote the bill payment. Okay, to encourage the promote for the bill payment. Okay, so this is the cash discount. Next one is your freight or transport. Okay, freight or transport means what? The goods bringing to the factory. Okay, goods bringing to the factory. So whatever the cost is incurred, so these costs are included in the invoice price. Okay, so this is the freight or transport. Next, sales tax or the excise duty. So it means what? So it is the sales tax is paying, like the custom duty, excise duty. Okay, sales tax or octroi duty, like this is the VAT. Okay, so the sales tax or the excise duty. Next was cost of container. So the cost of container means what? Supplier may charge or may not charge this cost of container. Okay, so these are the cost of the materials. Okay, so in the next slide, concepts. So store concept and the storekeeper concept. So this store means what? Store means what? The building is constructed. What? The building is constructed for preserving the materials. Okay, preserving the materials means for to keep the stocks. Okay, to keep the stocks for the building is a constructed for the preserving the goods or the materials. Okay, so this is the what? Store. Next, storekeeper means what? Storekeeper means what? The store is under charged, what, under charge of one responsible persons for the supervisor, okay, for the supervising the on that building whatever the stock is kept. Okay, so this is what storekeeper. Okay, so I hope all of you understand this. If you do not understand, just contact me. Thank you.